Jeff put in a lot of work here. He deserves to have his car tuned. Fine-tuned.
Yeah, let's do that.
Jeff, you're gonna be fine-tuned. Tucked over there. What's up, Jeff? What's happening, dude? So you have any idea what we're here for?
I have a guess.
Yeah? I think it's that black little car right there. Come on, Jeff, get out of here. We're taking your car today, man.
Down.
You're not gonna have it right now.
Down, Jack.
Oh my gosh.
What do you love about this car the most?
I love the handling, the feel, the fact that it's a Beamer.
Yeah. These things handle like they're on rails, definitely. What about the color?
I love the color. I love black.
You love black? He and I are big fans of black cars,
Yeah.
so.
My buddy Tom's got a black M3.
Okay.
So you need a badder one
Is
than he
that
has.
Tom that keeps smoking you on film?
Yeah.
Tom,
New
we got something for you,
competition
buddy.
around here.
We got something for you. I'm gonna put it all under the hood. I got big plans for this, buddy. Big plans.
Nice.
So we're gonna take you back to the shop. We're gonna dyno it beforehand.
Yeah.
We're gonna keep your car weak. We'll let you. You can watch us gut it tonight. You know,
Yeah.
really break your heart.
Yeah.
Rip it
then,
apart.
Yeah, rip it apart.
I don't know if I want to see that.
So we're gonna make you watch. It's okay.
Oh.
Yeah,
We're gonna dyno
be
before and
fun.
after, and
See what we make.
we're gonna have a lot of fun.
Yeah, definitely.
Your buddy's gonna be
Give me-
sweating.
If you like this suspension, wait till you see the one we're gonna give you.
Back.
Nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you.
All right.
Pleasure to meet you.
See you
get
in
to the shop.
See you about a week.
Come in, sunshine, let's roll.
I want to see this.
What's up? We're here at VF Engineering, and we're going to see my buddy Nick. We're going to take this BMW, run a dyno on it, see what the numbers are now, and then check it later when we're done. Hey, fine tune, baby. Come on, Jack, let's go.
He's had his
Come on.
last day losing races.
Straighten out the front wheels there, buddy. All right. Hey, Nick, how are you?
Good.
You
Good,
Tyson, how you doing?
Right on, brother.
Nick, how's it going?
This is our boy here.
Good.
This is our car.
How you doing?
This is Jeff.
Yeah.
He doesn't really know what's happening to him
No, he
quite yet.
doesn't. We want to find out about Jeff's horsepower on this thing before we get started on it. You know?
Good, yeah.
So let's do some dynoing.
Get it
Let's set
bolted
this
down,
thing
ready
up.
to go?
Strap it down, run her up to 7,000 RPM and see what she does.
Perfect. Let's
For
get to
those that don't
town.
know, this guy's a specialist, and he's a friend of ours. Let's do it.
Thinking 195 to the wheels.
That's what he's guessing, huh?
That's what he's guessing.
He's
I'm
probably a
saying
smart
about
guesser since
180.
it's his car. Most
saying
people, when they guess the
180.
horsepower of their car, nowhere close. He may be right, though. You say 180?
What do you
I'm
got?
saying 180. We'll find out.
181? Yeah, almost like 220?
That is, let me get that going, 216.
216.
Wow, we were off.
My girl.
Not bad.
And
Not
torque,
bad.
torque to 11.
211, nice.
Yeah.
Nick, you think we're almost going to double this, maybe?
We're not going to quite double it, but we're going to add probably 50% to that.
Oh, that's cool.
Well, that's not so bad, Jeff.
Yeah.
It's going to get a lot better.
I hope so.
A lot better.
Right on, baby.
Let's go gut this thing.
Let's do it.
We're taking it to the shop.
All right.
Hop in hood. I got you kind of German cars. German, just like me. But Tyson and I were having some fun with it in the back.
That's why you smell a little clutch.
And there's a tire. All that drifting school really paid off.
Oh, yeah.
He did about
kids.
a baker's dozen of donuts.
So it's safe to say we need a clutch and tires.
Yeah, pretty much.
Perfect.
Pretty good. Want to pop it?
Yeah, pop.
It's probably the most complete car we've gotten yet.
Oh, yeah, this thing is nice.
This is what happens when you go drifting. As you can see, this is the tire. This isn't like a piece. This is still on there. We made spaghetti out of your tires. But it's all right, Jeff. We got you some new ones.
All right, troops, move it, move it, move it.
Looking wise,
sound great.
looking like together wise, it's actually one of the cleanest BMWs I've seen in a while. I mean, most of the people that own BMWs really don't take care of them for whatever reason. This one's in pretty good shape. Door panel number 2, all done.
Yay! Works for me. I'd rather not. Let's change to be facetious.
How are you? Good at recovering them?
Yeah.
I think you're good. As far as this vehicle goes, this is probably the best car we worked on. As you can see, my list is not very much. In fact, there are no missing interior parts. Nothing broken other than the wood grain, which we've got to replace anyway because wood grain is so not cool. I'm looking forward to this build. It ought to be interesting.
Yeah, neither do I.
Yes.
One of my plans is, see, I'm gonna rub out this BMW.
It's stuck. I don't know why
FT power.
it's stuck. The
Because
clip
it'd be
should
fine.
open and it slides out.
We got the tail lights.
Opening and it's. Let's drop it in front of Brett's toolbox. Oh, we're free.
So, ladies, what do we got in store?
Yeah, for sure, front seats.
Yeah.
For sure.
I
Carpet's
was
in
kind
great
of letting
shape.
these ladies know that we're trying to go for a real high performance car and ditch those back seats. It's a lot of weight, and nobody uses them in this car. So
Yeah, he's in the front seat guy. He's pretty tall, so.
Yeah.
it may
I think he's about
Okay.
6'3".
make it a little easier on you ladies, a little less to do.
This is a pretty classic
Nice.
looking car, and you
Yeah.
want to keep it really cool. I
I
think the seats
so
look heavier,
agree.
so we're gonna go black, more black around that side.
Okay.
A little lighter on the face, and we'll work out some kind of design.
Yeah.
Well, feel free to do your thing, ladies. We have a
We'll
question
keep you
because.
posted.
Yeah, let us know.
Let you know.
Yeah, be free, do your thing.
We trust you.
Whatever's good for you, whatever's easy.
Easy.
Thanks, ladies.
Yeah, easy's all we like
Easy's
to
not
be.
always the right thing.
I know.
Darn it.
So we're trying to get all the wood pieces out, man, from carbon fiber coming after it's all chipped up. And what's up, Corey?
What's up, brother? What's up, man?
You know, what are you holding?
I think I figured out a way to break this paint up a little bit.
Yeah?
Yeah. Keep it all monochromatic, all black and gray scales.
Yeah.
Silvers, brush metals.
I like the brush metals.
Do a couple little textures in there.
Perfect.
So that.
But it's probably gonna wind up doing
So
what up?
Some texture work.
Probably like a texture,
like
like a
some
honeycomb
honeycomb,
kind of
faded.
style. But it's gonna fade in. It's gonna be just like
This is all
ghosty
going to be brushed.
Where?
up in the back. Yeah.
We're in the back.
This being the back, this being
This
the
being
front.
Are the
Pull some overlapping brush metals.
What part of the car is
Honeycomb.
that?
Back here. Fade it. Fade it out. So you can barely see it.
So this is the back.
Yep.
Yeah.
Where this is driver's side right here. If you look at the car,
Right. I was about to say, you got me confused.
driver's side. This
Oh,
is the front,
okay.
this is the back.
All right,
So,
I got you.
cool.
Really good.
So it's like honeycomb, like
Yeah.
racing style, or like
Racing style. Almost like a computer
Right.
like graphic style. You know what I'm saying? Kind of hard edge.
Like
But it's gonna
bees
be
honeycomb?
real faint. No, not bees honeycomb.
But I'm saying, but like racing. I know the honeycomb octagons.
Get
you're
the word
talking about.
honeycomb out your head.
Why you said it? I didn't say
we're
it.
putting a bunch of stop signs.
That's what I'm saying, octagons.
put a little-
Meaning what though?
Meaning nothing. Just give it some texture, you know, to the back. Because everything's gonna be real smooth, streamline it, and bring some texture into it. Just fade it out.
There's going to be some
In-
brush metal lines.
What colors though?
All dark. Black.
Black pearls, dark gun
Dark
metals.
silvers, gunmetal. It's all monochromatic.
Keeping it all dark.
All grayscale.
Okay.
So it's gonna lighten and darken.
Yeah. You see it, but you won't see it.
Kids are probably at home wondering, why is it that every car we get, why you always putting the carbon good? Let me explain. Racing. Any way you can lighten the car, lighten the car. So Brian, tell us what we're gonna do with this car to those people at home.
VF Engineering is coming out to put the supercharger on for us.
I like that.
After that, sent it off to Corey, figured out the paint scheme. He's gonna hit it with that beautiful color.
Wow, there's a lot going on. So stay tuned to Fine Tune to see what we do with this next.
They're going to work on it a lot harder than I am tonight. So.
And this may be as hard as I have to work as far as I know.
Yeah, you may not have to do anything.
Hey.
Looks like the ladies from Motor Style taking out the interior. Brett's doing the stereo. I'm beat. Want to go home. But yo, somebody's got to do it.
We're here on our second day of the build, and I've got the guys from VF Engineering, Nick and Mike. Thanks for joining us. Tell me what we've got going on today.
We're going to bolt the Vortec V2 supercharger in the engine bay in the space here.
Okay.
The purpose of the kit is to increase horsepower from 200 at the wheels to around 300 at the wheels with 6 pounds of boost.
Okay.
The installation is going to comprise of replacing the fuel injectors. Mike's going to replace the crankcase vent system, some of the intake system. We're going to drain the coolant, replace some of the pipes and the hoses.
And you said we're looking at 100 additional horse?
Yeah, the supercharger is going to increase the power to around 300 at the wheels on 91 octane, which is how we sell the kit as a bolt-on kit.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, the V2 supercharger from Vortex, highly efficient. Just 6 pounds is all we need to do that.
Wow, impressive. All right, Mike, I guess you get to work.
Yes, I will.
All right, cool.
There you go.
Hey fellas, how we doing so far?
All
right, very good.
Closing up the intake pipe here. We're about ready to fire it up any moment.
All right. Well, I'll jump in and you tell me when you're ready to fire it up. Okay. All right. Good work, by the way. It's really clean.
Yeah, we're good to go.
All right, Tyson, fire it up whenever you're ready.
All right. Fire in the hole. Sounds good. Wanna give it a rev? Big difference. I drove this coming in, and I can feel it already. Nice. Nick and the guys from VF Engineering have finished the supercharger. The car's going to paint. Stay tuned for more fine-tune to see what color we paint the car.
Hit me. Oh, is the e-brake still on?
Yes. Make fit.
There's the other one,
What a hunch, but I don't have
right
to work.
here. What's happening, Corey?
What's up, brother?
How you doing?
Good.
We're back.
Here you go.
See you later.
All right, guys. Let's get started. Let's get it cracking.
Get it.
You get on the floor.
Hey, Corey.
We have a new one on that?
Here. 10 millimeter. Yeah, get that. All right. One there. I see one here. Right there. These are dents. Since we're dealing with a dark car, with most dark colors, any kind of small dents are going to majorly show up. So what we're doing here with the green tape is just basically marking off. We walk around, get their light reflections so we can tell where our small dents are, because like I said, the small ones when you have a dark color will stick out like a sore thumb once you get everything polished up and everything. So it's best to just go over the whole car. I mean, just pick it apart and mark them off and find out where we're at.
you have that tape standing by?
I'm lucky.
What's up, Corey? Looks like you guys got most of the body work done.
Yeah, done the body work, we're prepped up, and getting ready to start spraying. Get our whole monochromatic scheme going.
Yeah, we talked about doing the black pearls, gunmetal grays. You got some of that.
Silvers, yep. Do
Cool,
some
man.
hard edge metal stuff.
Well, I'm a little late for a match, so I'm gonna let you go.
So we got the car back from paint. We're gonna take it over so the boys from tank can get to work. How's your head? Can't see. Hey, Philip.
How you doing, Philip? How's it going? Car, it's all yours.
Where you want it? You want it on the lift or on the side?
Lift.
We're here with Tane, Philip, and Uriel. They're going to put the new coilovers on the BMW for us. And I didn't tell you this before, but it's already got your Super Street dampeners on it.
Oh, then you got to upgrade then. We got a Super Street with upper pill ball mounts. So it has camera adjustment in the front, and you got the EDFC too, so you can adjust the suspension from inside the car.
Perfect. Right on. And how long will it take you guys to do this? I figure you're trained professionals, you know. 15,
still a
20
couple
minutes?
hours.
Oh.
Couple hours.
All right, cool.
Especially with your help.
You don't want my help. You'll be better off without me.
So right now, Uriel's taking out the suspension. In this case, it usually be stock, but in this case, it's the Tane Super Streets. So what you guys want to be careful for when you're at home doing this is you see how it's pulling the hub down, and there's kind of a tension on the brake line. You want to make sure you put a jack stand underneath so you're not pulling the brake line while you're changing suspension. Other than that, it's pretty straightforward. Both right in. There's brackets for the ABS, brake lines, everything, and sway bar link. I've just removed the click assembly with our provided wrench. I'm just going to bring the center hex up to the top of this piston shaft so it's flush. Now we can go ahead and install the EDFC motor. Just going to put the tip inside of the hex. Start to spin it on. For the motor, what it does is basically it's just a servo motor. It's a stepping motor, what we call it. And it just knows the degrees of angles that it needs to adjust. So it's basically like if you were to do it with your hand, you'd be doing the same thing, but instead you're just doing it with the motor and a controller. So, you know, you don't have to pop the hood and open the trunk to do it anymore. And every time you actually turn the car on, the motor centers itself, so it's has like a self-learning system. Every time you turn it on, you'll hear it moving, and it'll reset itself. And with the controller on, it has memory, so every time you turn it on, it doesn't actually lose memory. It keeps its memory from wherever the last setting was. So it's really easy. You can adjust it on the fly. We don't recommend it just because you're taking your eyes off of the road to actually look at the controller, which is probably mounted down in the center console or something. So, but you know, mechanically, there's nothing wrong with adjusting while you're driving. You can either hit the front and rear separately, or you can do the presets. and it adjusts in a matter of milliseconds.
Super hot here at the shop. The boys from Tane still came through, sweated it out. Looks like you guys got the suspension all buttoned up.
Yes, we did.
Now there was a Tane pullover system on here before. What'd you guys do to upgrade it a little bit?
So we had the Super Streets. We gave them the Super Streets with football mounts. So you got
very
a
cool.
camera in the front now and
Nice.
EDFC.
EDFC, that's one thing he said he's wanted specifically. He's just been looking for an EDFC for his car. So now he has camber adjustment?
Right.
So good. More things to tune, more fun to have. Well, I'm going to probably let you guys get out of here. It looks a little warm and you guys have done all your work, so.
Thank you.
And I see a blue Porsche Turbo coming in with JIC stickers on it. What's happening, guys?
Hey.
GIAC, the chip guys, huh?
Hi. Nice to see you again.
You guys going to come in and make our Black Betty run perfect?
That's the idea. We got to put some software into this beast so that we can get the supercharger to actually idle and run like a normal car.
So it'll be an everyday car, but it'll still have a lot of power?
Should. That's correct.
How do you guys go about doing that?
This car has something called flash memory in it. In the flash memory, you're actually able to rewrite with your own program. And if we change some of the parameters inside the software, we can actually, the software that runs the engine computer, you can actually adapt it to force induction, like this. In this case, we're putting the supercharger on.
That sounds like a lot of good stuff there.
Yeah, it should.
Should I let you guys geek out on a laptop for a while and just kind of do some tuning?
I think we're ready to set. Yeah, we're all set up.
All right, have at it, boys.
Okay.
I want to hear this thing purring perfectly.
Here we started flashing this M3. What we're doing right here now is I'm modifying some of the ignition timing maps here so we can lower the timing, because the added boost from the supercharger is going to create too much detonation on 91 octane, and I heard the client really wants to run this car and pump fuel if possible. So we've written a program here that at GIC that actually modifies the ignition maps pretty quickly and precisely, so we know exactly what the timing's doing at each RPM and various loads. And given that this blower is going to add a lot more load to the engine, we really have to correct for that. So there won't be any pre-detonation, eating spark plugs, pistons, that usual stuff that no one likes with a lot of horsepower.
All right, well, we're going to start it up now and see the product of our labor.
Hear the baby purr.
All right.
No problem. Started right up. I think Jeff's smile's even going to be bigger than mine when he hears it, dude.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is.
A lot of fun.
Well, as you know, we run a pretty tight ship around here on this time schedule, so
Yeah, thanks a lot.
I appreciate
Thanks for
all your
having us.
guys' help.
Okay.
GIAC is done.
She is sexy. Stay tuned to fine tune and see what we're looking at.
I'm working on the handle to the front door panel. It's simulated wood grain, and it's also cracked. I don't know if you can tell. I've scuffed it up so that I can glue to it a little bit, and I've made this cover to cover up the wood grain. The reason we're covering it in leather is that it's handled a lot, so we need something that's going to endure to all the contact it's going to get. And I have to hand sew to close it up in the back before we go to install it. Okay, so now it's all closed up. We hand stitched everything. Unfortunately, we're not going to even look at this part. It fits in the door panel this way. Just like that. And the wood grain is effectively covered up. I'm working on the door panel insert. I've got an idea now. It is an M3, and we are going to incorporate some of the colors from the M3 logo. So, I don't know if you remember, but we had the gray leather with the funky pleats. Very un-BMW-like. So we streamlined it a little bit. We're going to put this insert in here and go with these colors. And it's not going to stick now. But each panel is going to be a color of the M3 logo, and then the rest of it is going to be the light gray that goes with the rest of the interior.
And now that Melanie's finished sewing up the door handle, I put the two pieces together and I'm putting the insert back into the door panel now. My handy lead sock to weight this down. So the next time you see this, the brown paper will be off of it and you'll see a very nice door panel in the car. And while I'm doing this, while this sets up, Melanie is working on the rear panel inserts. She's just drawing out a line so that we can sew up the insert and glue it down.
I'm trying to determine the best line for the all the different pieces of material that have to come together to make this concave shape. The thing about this is that, you know, I could get a flat piece and just shove it in there and heat it and stretch it, but what happens over time is it'll just pop right out. We want to make something that's going to last for a while.
I've already cut out the BMW speaker, so what I'm doing is I'm mounting the aftermarket speaker in place of it. I'm going to put the shell back on, put it back in the car, be done with it. Sound system will be bumping by the end of the day. It's always easier just to utilize the factory housings if possible, because otherwise, if I wasn't using this factory housing, I mean, I could make one from scratch, but it's just not really cost effective or time effective. It's easier if you can just utilize what the car's already given you and just throw it back in the car, because it's already got a bracket to hook back on and this to hold it back in the car, plus the 2 screw points that'll keep it secure in the car 100%, as opposed to making something from scratch. If I had no other choice, it could be done, it's just a little more time consuming. Since the speaker's already fit in this, it's going to be a lot easier just to throw it together and make it work. All right, these speakers right here, these are Pioneer's 5 1/4 top of the line speakers. These speakers right here are so powerful they could stack up to most of the home audio stuff out there and sound just absolutely amazing. Now you can see the factory speakers the BMW comes with, the plastic surround that goes in the speaker cone, and the fact the magnet's so small. And then if you compare the two, it's obviously a night and a day difference. So we're gonna get a lot more sound and a lot better sound out of this one. I just had to modify the housing on the passenger side in order to make these bigger speakers fit. So I'm gonna do that on this side in a minute. I'm gonna pull it out, pull all this extra stuff out and make it fit so we can have these in the car right now. All right, we got Pioneer's competition subwoofer here. And what I'm gonna do is basically build a wall across the back of the trunk so he still has space to utilize in here to store stuff. And I'm gonna build the sub into the back wall right here. And the 2 amps are gonna be mounted on either side of the sub. And I'm gonna try and keep with the theme of the outside of the car and try and keep the trunk look uniform enough where it doesn't stand out too much, but it fits with the whole car. All right, what I've done is I've removed the rear speaker housings, and you can see how it has the factory speaker in here plus the tweeter mount. Now what I'm gonna have to do is pull it apart, take out the factory speaker that's basically built into this housing, grind it down, and make the aftermarket speaker fit in so we could utilize the factory mounting housings instead of having to do something from scratch. For example, I've taken this one out, and I've already done the other one, so you can see how the aftermarket speaker's installed inside. And now I just gotta do it to the other one. We'll be all set for the rear speakers. And then something, so. I'm just using it as a template in order to see kind of where the Pioneer logo is gonna be and where I need to keep everything away from. Because it's gonna sit right there in the center, the amp's gonna be right here on the floor, the other one's gonna be right here. So I just got a few more edges to finish. Once this is finished, I can pull this out and it won't stick because it'll stick to the wood but not to this because of the tape. So that way I could just sand off the excess, put it back in, it'll be 100% perfect when it's done. Where everybody's gone, I'm gonna try and get these speakers put in.
Brought my man Jeff here to DTM Auto House. These guys work on Germans, Japanese, domestic, everything, so we can get everything under one roof. I'm gonna take them inside and give them a little tease.
Let's go check it out.
What's happening, guys?
What up, man?
Good to see you. I brought a special guest. This is
doing?
Jeff. I'm working on his BMW on the show.
Oh, okay, cool.
I wanted to bring him by and show him what you guys got without giving away too much of the info, you know?
Oh,
Maybe
yeah,
give him
for
a
sure.
little, give him a teaser, that's all I want.
Yeah.
I want his mouth to drool.
This is actually some of the similar type products. We actually design our own products too. This is one of our own body kits that we manufacture for the BMW E90, which is actually pretty flexible and light.
Oh yeah, look at that.
This is made out of hybrid FRP, which is pretty similar.
Super light.
And it's super light too.
Some carbon work?
Oh yeah, this is actually one of our carbon fiber fenders. You see how light it is.
Very light, yeah.
It's a one-piece vacuum infused product. All of our carbon fiber products are made out of, we do it in a similar type of process, which is vacuum infusing. We suck all the air out of it so it looks like this, and it's
light as a penny almost, you know?
Yeah, there is.
So
how much weight does someone save on something like that, you think?
it just depends, you know, some people's, like we do a lot of hoods, some people's hoods could be like 20 to 40 pounds, just depends if they're aluminum or not.
Yeah.
And when you put our products on, our products weigh about 5 to 10 pounds.
Jeez.
So it's a lot of weight saved, and all our products that we design are fully functional. It's not just for looks.
Style and function, that's
Yeah.
what we're all about on this show. Perfect, guys.
Cool.
Love it.
Thanks a lot, guys,
Thank
for
you.
stopping by. Nice meeting you, Jeff.
Nice meeting you guys,
Nice to meet you. I'm sure you'll like your car.
Sure will. Next time you see him, we'll be unveiling it.
All right, cool.
Perfect. Thanks, guys.
You too.
All right.
What's happening?
How you doing?
We are fantastic.
Y'all are just in time.
I got something for you guys.
Are these for my car?
No.
Ah, man.
Those are as big as your
Right
wheels.
here.
Jeez. Little carbon action, huh?
Yep.
So this is pretty much what they use on Formula One cars, right?
Exactly, but the only difference is this is not a solid rotor like carbon, so it's
Sure.
a lot less expensive than the normal carbon rotor.
So these aren't $10,000?
No, they are not.
Okay.
Far
Some people
from it.
can actually afford them. I like that.
Very few people
Yeah.
can afford the 10,000.
Let's get these on
Many
there.
can afford these.
Many. I like it. They're gonna look perfect on here.
Oh, it's gonna be a blast.
If we got it now the car can go. Now we need it to be able to stop, I guess. So
Oh, it's gonna stop. Fantastic.
gonna stop now. We'll let you boys get to work.
All right.
Hey, Rob, what's going on?
Not
How
too much.
doing,
How you
young
doing,
man?
Tyson?
You all right?
Not too bad.
You good?
Yeah, Tyson, good to see you again. How you doing?
Good to see you guys. How's it going?
Hey, we're going to make this thing a little better than it was.
Okay.
Like I was saying earlier to Robert, BMW's done a heck of a job on these brake systems already, so we really had to step up our game to give something better.
So road racing.
Tell me a little bit about your experiences with the carbon.
Well, with these carbon rotors that we have here, that we're putting on this BMW,
Nice.
they actually allow the driver to enjoy racing.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
That's what I like to do.
It makes
enjoy
it
a little
very
racing.
relaxing to drive the car.
Yeah.
The car is very easy to turn with these on there.
Hang on, we need to go ahead and line this back up. There, oh, you already did it. Good job, good job. Let's get
Come
this
on, you
on
know.
here. I hear you.
I'm not here to play around.
Yeah.
I'm with some pros right here,
That's
so
right,
I gotta
you're
step.
looking
I
good.
gotta step my game up now.
Get this on there.
You know? These is stock, which are still very good, but these are the carbon. It's a big difference. Look at the comparison. I think I'd bet my life on this one before I bet on this one. Jeff, buddy, you really gonna love this because Rob and Rob have lightened your brake load on your car, and you've got some incredible brakes now. So, man, you know who you thank. RPS, baby. Family-owned business, by the way. Beautiful.
Now I understand we're going to put a new clutch in for Jeffrey.
Yeah, we're gonna put a new clutch in, and
So I heard we got a supercharger on to get the power.
Yep,
We
right
got
here.
some carbon brakes to go ahead and slow them down. Now we're going to get a new clutch in there to get the power to those new tires.
all right, those are the three main ingredients to making this car go.
Well,
So RPS was kind enough to put the clutch in the car for us. Now we have the task of putting the transmission in the car.
We have Serge, who is our European specialist at Cure Automotive.
I just came here to help these guys, give a good hand. They're doing a great job already. So the hardest part is the starter on this tranny, because since you see this dowel, you have to line that up from the top of the motor to the tranny. So I have my friends here to help me out put this in. So, all right, let's get to it.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Yeah. That was the easy part, getting the transmission up there. Now, Serge is doing the hard part. He's trying to get all the bolts in the trans and get the starter lined up.
All right, here, we're putting the drive shaft back on. All right, guys.
You done?
Yep.
Cool. Got the drivetrain all buttoned up. Next, we're going to put the buddy kit on from DTM Auto House. And, Jeff, I think you're going to like it. We're getting ready to put the exhaust on, and called Jim from MagnaFlow to come help us out. He brought the exhaust system for the M3. What can you tell us about this?
We've got a lot of design into this for keep the power, noise. They are extremely loud on the outside, so we had to go onto the inside, change the perforation around. They put perforated Y inside to help deaden the noise. Bigger pipe, but we did have to go to a single outlet with a dual tip to help keep the noise down. but also keep the power and performance up.
Cool, and it looks like it just bolts right in with no
Bolts
problems.
right in.
How long do you think our installation will take?
About 15 minutes.
Sweet, let's see.
First thing we recommend from Magnum Flows, read the directions.
Second thing is have a friend help you, because if you drop these on your head, it sucks.
We're here, Nopi Nationals, Home Depot Center with our boys from Pioneer. How you doing, Matt?
Nice to see you guys.
They were nice enough to give us a little spot to throw our reveal party. And here they have their Pioneer Dome, so we're going to go inside and see what these guys really got for us.
Didn't happen.
So this is the dome.
I like it. I feel like I'm on Fremont Street down in Las Vegas, man.
Yeah,
This is
pretty
great.
much. I mean, this dome is going to be in about 21 locations across the country till December.
Oh, very cool.
We're going to be at a lot of the Nopi shows. We're going to be at Hot Import Nights. We're going to be at Dub locations. So really going to get a lot of exposure.
Gives people a nice place to come cool off in this heat,
totally,
too.
Totally.
You guys will be you'll be the most packed booth in the whole show just because you got AC and no sun.
Exactly.
Wow, this is really cool. Jeff, don't look so nervous! Let's give me a hug. Beautiful. You guys are cool. 5 in the morning, brother. I ain't slept yet. 5 in the morning. Dude, check out some of this stuff. Supercharger. Carbon fiber wraps. Carbon fiber everything. Vortex supercharger by VF Engineering.
VF Engineering, Nick and those guys.
VF
Engineering, baby.
We put this
Look
bad
at
boy
this
in.
buddy.
She runs.
He's gonna fly. Save-on hood.
Oh, EDFC.
EDFC, dude.
I know what that is.
This is all third element. Add that carbon fiber.
Third element.
Black mat on the grill.
Oh, it's
yeah.
all blacked out. Has picked out the body kit. Look at that.
Euro headlights, the glass ones, dude. The Euro ones, you want?
Yeah, buddy.
Euro corners, too.
Yep.
Euro side markers. Euro. Larry from Pioneer. This is the reason the car sounds this good.
900 DVD in there, so a nice video screen, top of the line PRS speakers in the front, 2 PRS amps in the back, and a Pro Series subwoofer in the back. So, sounds good. Let me hear you coming down the street more than one way.
Nice, I like that one, man. Larry, thank you very much.
Thank you. Best stuff. Thank you.
Jojo, you guys want to come in here?
I love it. It's amazing.
This is my buddy Jojo. This is Jeff. This is Brett. Electronic and audio mastermind. These are our favorite Motostyle ladies, Stacy and Melanie. Yeah.
Thank you so much. The M logos. I love it.
And then we got our boys from Savini Wheels. Come on over here.
Oh my gosh, the wheels are amazing. Yeah, they are.
Let's put it this way. After Corey, after we did the wheels, these guys talked to Corey like, man, we need to make a line of wheels that look like these. So what do you think? What's your favorite part?
Oh, the paint, the interior.
Everything. So we didn't screw anything up?
I like it. I love it.
Give him a little heads up on what he's got.
What do I got?
Basically, VF Engineering came in, put the supercharger on. It's supposed to rank 380 to 350 horsepower. So
sounds good.
So that means
nice
an E46.
I like that.
The exhaust is a little louder than you want right now. If you take care of that.
I like it now.
Yeah, you did. Right on. And then, what else do we do? Tank pull over somewhere around.
I like it.
Mini wheels. Falcon came out with the tires. So,
beautiful tires.
Yeah, you put them in the EDFCs on there.
From inside. Dampening course. I love it.
Yeah, he was a big fan of the EDFC already, so he's got one now. He's excited.
Beautiful.
We're all in it. We're all amazed to finally see the car put together in the daylight for us. It's kind of nice.
Yeah,
I think we're in as much on as you are at this point.
Looks better 5 in the morning.
Yeah.
No.
Nothing looks better 5 in the morning.
You just think in sleep, but you're like, you know what?
Did we give you everything we
Love this
could?
car.
I think
you did.
Let's go drifting.
Let's
go. Let's tear it
up! Get in and tear it up.
So we got my man Jeff, he's got his M3. He's got a little bit of understanding of what we've done to it. But I want Brian, JoJo, Erwin, the boys to come in and give him a real good understanding of it. Why don't you guys let them know what we had to go through to give him this car today?
So basically, the biggest problem we had was with the transmission, as you know. It's not easy to pull in and out. Getting the starter back in was a nightmare. We had Serge, he was our A-team guy. He put the trans and somehow it fell into place. Bolts went in, no problem. Other than me forgetting to bolt the exhaust up, it's fine. Kind of sounds Formula One-ish.
Still sounds good.
Yeah, it's a little louder than it should be, but we'll get that all straightened up for you, take it back. You guys think of any other problems we had?
There was actually no problem with the car.
It was a beautiful machine.
The car's in good condition.
Yeah,
we
it was
made
the
it
best
even
car we've
better.
worked on.
Worked out really well.
We just hope we gave you something you love, man.
I love it.
If you said that there's nothing you would have done differently, then we know that we did a good job.
Was that her comment made? It's perfect.
Well, hey, if it's perfect, then I guess we did all right. Let's start up your own car, man.